Let me tell you a story. I know it's early, 3 o'clock, well, 3 o'clock in the evening. Maybe not too early, but I just fell asleep around 6 o'clock in the morning, so I thought I'd make this document. Anyway, there's been a sudden change of heart trying to tell this story, but I thought that I could actually tell you what happened in my lifetime. So here's how it is. Um, in 1990, I was put in school, elementary school, and my first day I was hated. So there's no reason why, but I was hated. First grade, actually. Um, what else? Second grade, I saved a girl from getting hit by a car. Well, after that saver, I suddenly became her boyfriend. Years passed, and unspeakable result to how it came there. Um, I was being beat up on, picked on, name called. Basically, all the hell that a kid can go through. So, what the hell? People don't understand the fact that there was most importance to a place where you don't have to snap a kid's freaking neck. In, I don't know, third grade, fourth grade, I was dragged into a parking lot where a kid tried to snap my neck, and I practically changed his life forever. Well, suddenly, it's like I was talking to him, telling him to go ahead and do it because he would get more trouble with a body laying in a, I don't know, parking lot. And then him being the last one in the school would actually make him a victim of the crime. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is, after all of this, elementary school was through. Well, not entirely. Fifth grade, I had a friend since, I don't know, third, second, whatever. He was um, black, but everybody would consider him a nigger. But I'm not racist, so entirely, that's not up to me. Um, Actually, I had all kinds of friends. I had Indian. Um, I forget what they were all are, but yeah. One thing to keep in mind is that whenever it comes to lunch class and there was two people added to a table, and well, not lunch class, lunch time. Um, I was sitting on the table where my colored friend was invited to sit with us. We had a talk until he went out and took his tray back, and his so-called friend called him a nigger behind his back. And just as he came back, I told him, and his so-called friend turned around and said it was me that said it. Well, what the heck? I mean, one thing you need to know about friends is no friend would do that to you behind your back. And I've been trying to be a friend, trying to tell him that it wasn't me. Well, ever since then, fifth grade, I was friends with his two sisters. We were playing along in the playground. I mean, it was kind of a oblivious thing. So here it is. His one of his sisters had a black eye, and she tells me in a private zone of the school, like behind the school or something. I don't know. What she said that she slipped and fell and hit her eye on something. I don't know if that was true or not, but anyway, he goes around the school and tells me, or tells everybody, and it got to me, that I punched her sister in the eye. I'm not the abusive type. I'm not racist. I was mostly concerned kid who likes to see the good in people, wanted to be friends with everybody, but instead everybody bagged on me. How did this happen? I don't know anymore because, quite frankly, I just got up. I didn't get my shower yet, and I will in 2 hours if the bathroom gets cleaned out or cleared out. My bad. Thing of the past is that you don't have to look at it any particular way because it's like everybody wants to drag on. When it got to my first year of middle school, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I mean, I entirely gave up. It's like I used to see the fact of going to school, trying to make friends, all of that changed, all because nobody wanted to give me a chance. All these lies, rumors, whatnot. Then a year later, in middle school, my ex-girlfriend, who I saved from the road incident, had moved into the middle school. So I'm hearing these rumors. She's been sleeping around a lot, and I'm like, she's just a kid, so I don't see this happening anytime soon. So if any cause of this was towards me, it wasn't a very good idea. Whenever I moved out of junior high in this town, I called a friend who tells me that I've been announced dead entirely of this town, all because of some car accident. And I never believed it until I came back a few years later. Well, bald eagles seem to be a big change because they won't allow anyone wear a jersey, a coat, anything that has anything to do with a different school. They call that contraband. And I have no idea why that's there because I don't know. Whenever I moved to in state college, this happened all in 1 year. When I moved to state college, nobody picked on me. Bald Eagle was a different story because I had a fight with an old friend of mine. We beat each other up, I don't know, 4 times a day. I always kicked his ass until he got on the bus. But I was a little shaky on the first fight. And I mean, I wasn't taught how to fight. My father wasn't there for me until I turned 13. He died he was killed when I was 16. So it's like an oblivious end to this story. Not entirely. But it all falls back into place whenever I moved from State College Middle School to the high school. Okay? State College, everybody wanted to be a friend of mine. And I am very, very grateful for that. So if one of you guys from State College are watching this video, thank you for giving me a chance. But here's the twist. So I come back to Bellefonte knowing that it was a tournament event. However, it wasn't so good of how I got here. Or, I'm saying it's not a good story of how I got here. But that's for another time.